All right, everyone. So SmackDown is over, but there were a lot of good stuff on this episode of SmackDown. And one of the ones I loved was this Cody and Kevin Owens segment. So one of the things we've been worried about with Cody Rhodes is that he is basically the face of WWE right now, right? He's the biggest name. You could say Roman Reigns maybe, but Cody Rhodes is definitely, I would say the face of the company as the champion. Now, the problem is that you have all these other huge storylines that no longer involve him, and so my worry was, listen, he's gonna be an afterthought. He's the face of the company, but you're putting him into these rivalries that don't really matter. WWE pulled a rabbit out of the hat with this Cody versus Kevin Owens rivalry. Now, I know both of these guys are great at what they do. I still didn't think they were going to get me to care the way I care about this rivalry. Just a few notes that we took on this. So I thought Kevin Owens, so obviously, Cody comes out and he says, I know Kevin Owens is here. And then Kevin Owens ends up coming out after that. But Kevin Owens goes on kind of a long solo promo, and I thought, makes a pretty good point. He basically talks about, listen, I was fighting against the bloodline. I was fighting against Roman Reigns. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was putting my own life on the line because they were trying to take me out. And then you go and you team with them. And I thought in that moment, I said, he's kind of making some points. He's speaking some truth to Cody Rhodes. But then you hear Cody Rhodes talk, and he basically brings up that, Kevin Owens, you're a perpetual victim. You took all this out on Cody Rhodes, or you took all of this out on Randy Orton. He had nothing to do with it, and he just goes on and on and on. But the part I loved about it wasn't even anything that was said. It was, you could feel through the screen, you could feel the fans loved this thing. You could just feel that the fans were buying into it. And that is what I was so worried about with Cody, was that as, WWE transitions to all these different rivalries with the Bloodline versus the Bloodline, then you have the, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and you just have all these other rivalries that are kind of bigger than anything Cody's doing at this moment. And then here WWE goes, making you really care about this. And this is the first time, look, I like this version of Cody Rhodes way more than the version that we get sometimes. This version of pissed off Cody Rhodes, someone who isn't just your typical baby face and is actually showing some emotion rather than just being nice. This is the one I love, and that's what we got to see. I think this has the ability to be the best rivalry that Cody was, involved in since the streak ended, or the streak, since he finished his story, I should say, right? Since that and at WrestleMania. I think this is the best thing he's been a part of in quite some time, and I'm loving it so far. We'll see how far they could take it, but you could just feel it. The fans loved it. It felt real. Cody didn't feel like a baby face that was just trying to be nice. He felt like an actual big time wrestler who's mad at Kevin Owens, and I think WWE pulled a rabbit out of the hat with this one, because it's tough to have all these great storylines going on at once. This isn't something that's easy, and it's tough to have stars like Roman Reigns who are, look, there's not even a championship belt on the line in this bloodline versus bloodline thing, and yet it still is dominating everybody's, view of WWE. So it's tough to have that, not even your champion be involved in that, now that he's going elsewhere. It's pretty tough. But you look here and you go, they've done it. Is this bigger than the Bloodline story? No, but I can tell you this, when I see this match happen, I'm going to be tuned in, because I am pumped about what we're seeing. So put in the comment section below what you think about this, but I absolutely love this.